Welcome to the AARDY.com YouTube channel for travel tips. I'm Jonathan Breeze, the CEO, and today's topic is World Nomads Travel Insurance good value? Well, we think the World Nomads Travel Insurance can be very useful for a small subset of adventure travelers. It is overpriced for the majority of travelers who do not need such cover. Now, travel insurance from World Nomads covers people from 150 countries. They offer medical and evacuation coverage and 24-hour emergency assistance. The World Nomads trip insurance coverage has been designed to support a wide range of adventure activities. World Nomads Travel Insurance was created in 2000 after Simon Monk extended his wonderful travel blog to incorporate trip insurance, and World Nomads Travel Insurance grew out of Simon's experience as a global traveler. Clearly there was a niche to support other adventurous travelers' trip insurance needs. So they have three areas of focus as a company: freedom, safety, and connection. Additionally, the World Nomads Travel Insurance Company offers language guides and travel blogs. So World Nomads US travel insurance plans are operated by TripMate and underwritten by Nationwide. In other words, a World Nomads travel insurance customer is actually buying a Nationwide policy with a TripMate support staff. So World Nomads Travel Insurance gets great cover if you are engaging in more extreme activities. It is expensive, but probably the only way that a traveler who is looking for high adventure will get covered. However, World Nomads Travel Insurance is very expensive if the traveler is just engaged in normal fun and standard behavior on a vacation, so we would certainly look at the World Nomads Explorer plan as being potentially good value. It offers protection for adventurous activities that are not found in regular trip insurance policies. It is expensive, but we consider it an excellent trip protection plan. On the other hand, the World Nomads Standard plan looks wildly expensive. It offers weak cover, yet is expensive. Its adventurous sports cover support such activities such as badminton and lawn bowls. Travelers will find that this type of adventurous activity is covered in every regular travel insurance policy that we've ever seen. Newsflash, there is no need to buy a specialist adventure policy to play lawn bowls. So we ran a quote for a one-week US trip and received prices for both Standard and Explorer plan. What was unusual as we ran the quote was that we were not asked for our trip cost. Normally, when running a quote for travel insurance, the price of the trip is one of the questions we ask. It helps determine the plan type, the plan price. This is because in the event of cancellation, we want to be able to cover the full cost of the trip. So the first thing we notice with World Nomads is that trip cancellation and delay benefits are capped at $2,500 on the World Nomads Standard travel insurance plan. Now this is fine if the trip costs less than $2,500, but potentially terrible if the trip is more expensive. So the standard plan has $100,000 of medical cover. We think that this is a good level for most people. Emergency evacuation cover is for $300,000. Now this is a solid amount of cover and would be sufficient to bring back a traveler in a long-range private jet from the other side of the world. So World Nomads offers cancel for work cover within the standard plan. This is excellent cover that can be really helpful to travelers who fear that their vacation may be cancelled by their boss. So this benefit is not highlighted in the summary screen, but is embedded into the policy document itself. So having reviewed the coverage levels, let's look at the price. Well, $74 was the quote for our trip insurance policy from World Nomads Travel Insurance. But without a comparison, it is impossible to know if this is a low-cost policy or just expensive trip insurance cover. So let's find out. Well, at Aardvark Compare, we always quote from a range of the best travel insurance carriers in the US. We like to look at coverage levels and price. Each of the carriers we work with has at least an A rating with AM Best. The least expensive plan that is generated is the ITI Travel Light plan. It compares well with the World Nomads Travel Insurance Standard policy. ITI Light has $100,000 of medical cover and $250,000 evacuation benefit. It too will support pre-existing medical conditions and only requires a 60-day look-back. Cancel for work reason is also embedded. So this looks like a very similar coverage to us, yet the cost of the plan is under half that of the World Nomads Standard Trip Protection Plan. So World Nomads, $74, the ITI Light, $30. So moving to the Explorer plan. While many of the activities typically excluded from most other plans are permitted in the World Nomads Explorer plan, there is much to be positive about in the Explorer plan from World Nomads. $3,000 of baggage and personal effects cover is very helpful. There is $1,500 per article limit, which is very high. There is trip cancellation and interruption limit of $10,000, which ought to be suitable for most travelers. $100,000 of medical expenses and $500,000 of evacuation cover are perfectly suitable for most people. Work cancellation is covered, which is a positive. and pre-existing medical condition is the same as the standard plan, which has a 90-day look back, and that's priced at $101 for the trip, which we put in as our example. And it's difficult to compare the World Nomads Explorer plan. We have seen nothing else like it for those engaging in truly adventurous travel, and we at Aardvark Compare are certainly happy to recommend the World Nomad Explorer plan to adventurous travelers. Safe travels.